Hi guys, it's Miss Kendall here, and today we are going to work on one of our worksheets in our Reading Street packet of Charlie McButton. So, we are going to focus on some literary elements. These are character, setting, and theme. Now, you might be wondering what each one of these means. It's a good thing that they tell us what these mean right here. A character is a person or an animal in a story. The setting is when and where a story takes place. And the theme is the lesson or meaning of a story. So we're going to look at our characters, who is in the story, the setting, where it takes place, and the theme, so the lesson or meaning of the story. So, right here, our directions say to read this story. Then fill in the chart to describe in your own words details about the character, setting, and theme. So, follow along as I read the story. Annie rushed into the family room. Her older sister, Marcia, was using the computer. Annie held up her yellow pad. "May I use the computer now?" she asked. "I need to type the final draft of my story. It's due tomorrow." "No," said Marcia. "I'm busy chatting with Paula and Roy, so get lost." "That's not fair," said Annie. "You've been using the computer for more than an hour." Just then, Dad poked his head in the door. "What's all this noise about?" he growled. The girls looked at each other. They knew Dad would make them turn off the computer if they could not find a way to share it. "We're sorry," Annie said. "We'll work together to make a fair schedule for using the computer." "Good for you," Dad smiled. "Solving problems on your own shows that you're grown up enough to use a computer." All right, so that was our story. So down here, we are going to fill out a chart that shows our character, setting, and theme about our story. So the first one is filled out with us. It says characters. Down here, it says, Annie seems more responsible because she does her homework and suggests a way to share the computer. So Annie was one of our characters. Another one of our characters was Marcia, and she is older. So we'll put Marcia is older, and more selfish. Now, do you guys know what selfish means? That kind of means that Marcia was more worried about herself. She didn't really care that Annie needed the computer to finish her homework. Marcia was more concerned about talking with her friends. We can also say, but she was willing to work together with her little sister. Now, even though Marcia was kind of a little bit selfish at the beginning of the story, wanting to talk to her friends, at the end she was willing to work together with Annie to figure out a computer schedule. So, let's move on to our setting. Now remember, the setting is when and where a story takes place. So can you find or think about where our story took place? I'll give you a hint. It is in this little area, the beginning of our story. Our setting was in the family room. So I can say the setting was in the family room with the computer. Okay, now our theme. Remember, the theme is the lesson or meaning of a story. So, can you guys think of what the lesson may have been in our story? I'll give you another hint like I did with setting. I think the theme is going to be down here. What Dad said was really important, and I think Annie and Marcia were able to learn a big lesson, that solving problems is very important, and that it shows that you are mature or grown up when you are willing to solve those problems. So our theme is working together to solve problems shows maturity. Maturity also means grown up. All right, it looks like we finished our assignment. We went over the characters, setting, and theme. Thanks, guys.